Hi Virgo, this is your forecast for the month of February 2018. This is a general reading for Virgo Sun, Virgo Rising, or Virgo Moon. For a more rounded overview, please watch your rising and moon sign as well. You can join me on Facebook and Instagram for daily insights on tarot and astrology, as well as my pay-per-view channel, vimeo.com/thealchemistastrologer, where you can find on-demand pages for love, finance, and other readings. Your weekly readings will always be free here on YouTube, but if you'd like to support me on Patreon, I'm now at patreon.com/thealchemistastrologer, and all of this information is down below in the description box. So Virgo, this first week you have a major card, the Empress card, and for some of you there's a strong tie to a Taurus person. But if not, this could be a maternal figure. It could be your mother or some woman of importance in your life, somebody who's very nurturing, who's helpful. For some of you, this is a female employee or somebody who has some power or authority. Maybe she owns land. She's just important. She's your ideal in some instances. For some of you, there's a focus on pregnancy. Maybe you're having a baby or you're connected to someone who is. So this is a week that focuses on the good things in life, your happiness, your sense of success, your health, your well-being. And this is a week where you are perhaps trying to bring something to life, whether that is, growing a child or cultivating a connection or working on some project or pursuit. This may be something very creative. Whatever it is, you are willing to apply yourself. You're putting in your best effort to make something happen because you're involved in something that means a lot to you and you want it to be successful. And this is a week where you have luck at play. There are opportunities presenting, and you get the chance to, if you've been dealing with a difficult circumstance, you get the chance to smooth some things over or improve the way you relate, the way you communicate with other people. You have the power of attraction on your side right now. But it is going to take effort on your part. It's not just about bringing something to you. It's about working to bring something to yourself. And this could be a week where you feel very comfortable about where you are, where you're standing. You're participating in things that make you feel good, make you feel happy. However, for those of you who may not, feel quite confident in yourself or your abilities, you may be vulnerable. People may be taking advantage of you in some way, whether that's your time, your knowledge, your generosity, or you yourself are participating in situations that undermine your efforts. The Empress is attached to Venus, those things that, bring us love and joy, that feel good. And so you could be very self-indulgent right now. And maybe you're going to the extremes with something. Maybe you're going too far. Maybe you're eating too much or drinking too much, or there's some kind of substance abuse or some vice that you're going too far with something, or you're swinging the other way. You're doing too little of something. But this is a week of taking productive action to nurture, to heal, to grow something, to be creative, to have some continued growth with something that you're working on. Because you are focused on your comfort, your status, your social standing, and perhaps your environment and those within it that you care about. So you're focused on reaping a harvest from something. But you are also in a gestation period. Whatever you're working on takes time. So you may not be at the finish line yet, but you are very close to achieving some objective that you want. Now, in certain cases, you're going to have to try a little bit harder. You're going to have to put in extra effort. You're going to have to be more diplomatic and come up with some strategies that work, even if they give you some small gains, something that's going to be important and make a big difference for you in the future. And if you're feeling overwhelmed about a situation, it may be important this week to momentarily step back. Imagine if you were painting something, here and there you want to step back and look at that creation, that work of art from a distance. And so you may need to take a short break periodically to regain, your confidence about something. It could be something that maybe you were ready to give up on. And simply catching your breath gives you the momentum to move forward again. But this is all about effort. This is not about, resting on your laurels or waiting for something just to come to you just because. Because if you become apathetic or there's a lack of motivation or you're too self-indulgent, it's going to show. It's going to reflect on your reputation and it's going to create a problem for you. So this is about being optimistic about something, specifically because you put in some hard work. Now, for some of you, this Empress is tying to your relationships with others, your friendships, people of like mind, your collaborations with other people, the partnerships that you're forming, or, celebrating with the finer things of life, celebrating nature, the simple things as well. It's about being more playful. But again, if you're not putting in the correct effort, there could be some block development. Maybe something is not thriving, or there's an excessive preoccupation with just the material, or in some cases, perhaps you're disregarding opportunities because you're being apathetic. And hopefully you're not dealing with any issues related to financial hardship or complications related to pregnancy or sexuality in any way, because there could be some physical discomfort on the negative side, or some wasted energy, or some type of suffering or lack of productivity. But in the positive, this is a wonderful card for feeling good, for being creative, for prospering in some way.